Good morning. Bones Mackay here with four-time Passarelli Major Championship winner, one-time Colorado Open champion winner, Adam Passarelli. Boy, a lot has changed since 2019 and our last playing of this major championship. Congratulations are in order for two kids, actually, Hazel Ann and James Henry. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels great to be a dad. Been welcomed two kids into the world since our last OTC championship, and it's been great. I mean, we've been able to spend a lot of time together as a family of four. We've been out at the range a couple times as well, playing some plastic clubs down in the basement. So, it's an adjustment, but it's going great.
We've heard kind of the shout out for Hazel being named after Hazeltine. Tell us about the naming of James Henry. We understand there's some references to maybe the golf world, the IndyCar circuit, music concert series, and of course family.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to find a name that was all encompassing, and so we start with a namesake of the one-time Passarelli Open champion, Jim Tellman. Want to honor his grandfather that way, but also the likes of James Hinchcliffe, of James Hahn, of course of James Buffett, but. Really just an honor to have that James Henry name, and then Henry's a great family name as well.
Well, we're excited to have you out here. A lot of people don't know this, but you were supposed to be on the bag of your brother, Brian Passarelli, who is another PGA Tour champion out here. You actually, with a strange turn of events, won the Monday qualifier with Michael Vistedge over there in Lone Tree earlier this week. Tell us about that series of events.
Yeah, I mean, you have to Monday qualify on some of these things, and playing out of the home course earlier this week made a nice little run there. Made a nice little a birdie on 18 to get us here in contention and play here at the OTC.
What was your score there, by the way, just so we can track that?
Something about 101 Dalmatians or something, but within that ballpark.
Now, a lot has been said about your training regimen over the years. Of course, 2019, you were subscribing to the Top Golf method of beers and balls every, twice a week. How has that changed now with two kids, and what does that look like?
It's hard to get time on the range. Whether sometimes in the middle of the night I'll get up around 2, 3 a.m. We'll go down the basement. We'll hit a couple just to go through some swing thoughts. You try to find some practice time where you can, whether you're at the office, but it's certainly you're not hitting balls 200 balls a day like we used to do. So you just try to find the time when you can, and I still feel like my game's in shape and ready to. I mean, come here to compete to win a major championship, and nothing else would accept.
Well, what's really caught the eyes of fellow tour players, especially Bryson DeChambeau, is your theory with sleep deprivation and the correlation with better play. Can you comment on that?
Yeah, I mean, there's science behind every sport, and so for us, what we did the last, call it 6 weeks or so, we really started to sleep train our bodies where we just sleep maybe 3, 4, 5 hours a night, just because we know how strenuous a major championship week is, and so when you get to this point, my body feels normal. I mean, you sleep 4 hours, I go out there, shoot 73, 74, and that's what we're trying to do.
We all know and have heard the money is ridiculous out here on the PGA Tour. Some players have it earmarked for vacations, homes, cars, that sort of thing. Where is your potential winnings going towards this week?
Yeah, we've new sponsorship with Whirlpool. And so we're really working towards a dishwasher, very high-end appliance, and that's where earnings are going towards this week, almost like a charity cause a bit toward dishwasher.
Oh, that'll be a nice push present. That's lovely. That's lovely. Tell us about no major sponsorship changes and equipment changes. Any comments about what's in your bag this year?
No, we're still working with Elements Massage. I mean, they're a great post-round routine. We're also working with a new company, Fitness Together, that does a lot of personal training. So, I mean, when I'm in there working out 3 times a week, we're working on golf, just golf. It's from here to here. And our flexibility and mobility. So it's really going to help set our game apart. So, those two and along with Whirlpool, as I mentioned, great sponsors.
Of course, with the OTC, weather and course setup and conditions are always a factor. On Saturday, we're expecting high winds. Saturday, Sunday, high temperatures, upper 90s. How does that play in your mindset approaching the week?
Yeah, it doesn't affect me that much. I mean, whether it's 60 or 90 out there, played in all conditions, and the weather. The wind. It looks like it'll be a little bit more benign. Maybe on Saturday it'll pick up, but I mean, we've played in everything, so not an issue at all.
22 years this tournament has been going on, and of course the founder, Michael Duncan, in correlation with Bobby Jones and Clifford Roberts, started this 22 years ago. Michael Duncan unfortunately passed away with cancer last year. What would it mean to you to win this tournament and honor his life?
Yeah, Mike brought this whole tournament together and brought the tournament together for our family, and what a fantastic golfer he's been, and this tournament's meant the world to him. So to win this on a Sunday and Mike Duncan orange and black would be an honor, and that's what we're going to try to do.
Do you have a favorite memory out here over the years? Favorite tradition? Any comment on that?
I always think of Mike whenever a wind blows, whether you're playing at Prim or Bears Best. When it's breezy, swing easy. So I always have that swing thought of Mike wherever I'm playing.
Brilliant thought. Maybe a little foreshadowing this week. Adam, I know you've got some other media commitments, and you got to also get out to the range and find your game. We'll let you go. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Michael, can you show me my watch? Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll take that. Thanks.
We'll send it back to the studio. Brandel, thank you.